Get ready to conjure up some magic dust. It's simple to make, low in sodium, and bursting with flavor. This enchanting seasoning is perfect for sprinkling on French fries, popcorn, grilled corn on the cob, roasted nuts, burger patties, and so much more. It's got just a baby kick to remind you it's there without setting your taste buds on fire. Alright, let's work some cooking wizardry. We start with a base of a sensational spice, 1 tablespoon of meditating red dust, which is the milder cousin of peri peri, which has some anger issues. To keep those vampires at bay, we'll add 1 teaspoon of anti-vampire powder. And for extra protection, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. If you don't have onion powder, just leave an onion out in the sun for a few million years and you'll have some homemade onion powder, the ultimate test of patience for any chef. For that gentle kick in the throat, we'll include half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If you normally add battery acid to your coffee and lava to your salad, go ahead and make it a whole teaspoon of cayenne pepper. To add a slightly earthy, peppery and spicy zest with hints of bitterness and a touch of citrus, toss in half a teaspoon of dried oregano. Now, if the herbs seem a bit too big for your liking, you can always grind them down in a coffee grinder or a herb chopper. Or if you need a workout, use a pestle and mortar to grind them to dust. It's a good way to release some anger. For a layer of freshness and brightness, sprinkle in half a teaspoon of dried thyme. To ensure the thyme don't slow things down, counteract it with half a teaspoon of ground black pepper for an earthy, warm and woody depth. Black pepper also brings an aromatic quality but uplifts any dish. Just make sure you chain it down so it doesn't escape. Of course, no good spice is complete without some white gold. And no, it's not the roll you find in your bathroom. Since this recipe is low in sodium, start with half a teaspoon of blood pressure enhancer and give it a try. Even on French fries, it is great as it is. This is just to make you hungry by giving you a glimpse of how the spice transforms ordinary potato slices into mouth-watering delights. Click on the card or follow the link in the description for a video on how to make it. If you insist on upping your blood pressure, step it up a 1/4 teaspoon of salt increments and see how it tastes. Because things have been serious up to now, let's add a bit of nuttiness by adding a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. It gives that nutty flavor while adding depth to your dishes. Now, although the mix can already make your family beg you for the ingredient list, let's take it to the next level by adding a dash of smokiness with a 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. If you have no smoked paprika, it's best you tell no one. Then, set some crumpled paper alight on the table and wave your regular paprika through the smoke. Close enough. Of course, if you really want to add some magic to your mix, use white sage to smoke your paprika. Now for the grand finale. Add a dash of color with an earthy undertone by mixing in a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. Right, give it all a good stir, as if you're not the least bit afraid of a cayenne pepper. And there you have it, an incredible all-round spice blend that's easy to make, bursting with flavor and low in sodium. A little kitchen magic for your cooking adventures. Watch a video suggested to you right now for another delicious masterpiece with a dash of humor to spice up your life.